Why, hello there! If you're here, that means I didn't quite get to your reading a few days ago. I'm so sorry for the long wait, but we're here now. It was my birth week, so I got really busy, and then after my birthday, I got sick. So, I'm feeling a little bit better now, so we're gonna do your reading. Thank you guys again for your patience. Your timestamp are in the description below. Alrighty, we have Arnice first. Hi there, Arnice. You wrote, "Hi Ron, I'm looking to get a reading for job searching. I'm trying to cast my net wide with lots of overseas Japanese companies, but I'm worried none of them may come to fruition, especially since I'm finding it difficult to write these applications. Have a great stream and thanks." Yeah, let's put the green skin on for you. Let's see what we have coming in for career. And thank you for trusting me. Sorry, this is like brighten it up a little bit. That's better. Yeah, let's see what we have coming in when it comes to your career and finding a job overseas. I hope that you get something. Thank you for trusting me. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable, so take it with a grain of salt. You are the master of your own fate. Things can change. Things can change. Okay. I do think it's the most likely outcome, though. Okay. I just got this deck. I'm liking it. Ooh, we have the moon. The moon is your current energy. This has to do with the mystery, the unknown, feeling like you're in the dark. This can be like, I don't know if I'm making the right choice. I don't know if I'm saying the right things. I don't know who's gonna get back to me. What's going on? That's okay. Just know that the moon, right, the sun always rises. It's all right to be like this. We have your focus being the Five of Swords. This can also mean assuming the worst, jumping to conclusions, maybe feeling like, man, am I gonna be chosen? Am I really good at this? Am I really worthy of this? Just know the moon implies that this is all an illusion. You know, try to temper yourself, give yourself some grace. It's okay. I think it's fine to experience this, especially when we don't know what's coming in. But, you know, the Five of Swords does mean that we are assuming the worst. We have your outcome being the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, this is good news. This also means a coming together. And we had two cards come out in reverse. So we have the Two of Cups as well as the Six of Wands. So the Four of Wands means like, ooh, celebration, hooray, we did it. This is a really good energy. This also means we're stepping into opportunities that are in alignment for our highest good. But you know what it says to me? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. It's not going to be what you wanted or what you expect, especially with the Moon card. So it might take a little bit more time than you'd like. It might take a little bit more trial and error as well. It's just, you know, not everything is your cup of tea, so you have to try some flavors before you know what is best for you. Like, that's the energy coming in, especially with the Six of Wands. I do see you getting an interview and it not really going in the direction that you would hope, but the Four of Wands tells me that we will have an opportunity that is successful, right? Like, this is opening a new door to a good timeline. I just think that we have some doors that aren't so fun to open first, right? Like, in order for us to get to this door, we have to walk through just some doors that maybe aren't exactly fun, but they're necessary. Does that make sense? I don't want to scare you. Your challenge is the Hierophant and the Three of Wands exactly. So the Hierophant means stay consistent, keep learning, keep growing. And then we also have the Three of Wands, which is expanding, keep trying, keep, actually, this also means new experiences, going to new lands as well. And so because this is here in your challenge, this means that we can go somewhere new, be somewhere new. I really like to see this. This is just something that we have to strive for. It's something that we have to, it's the mountain we must ascend, right? Your advice card is the Knight of Pentacles. This actually means slow and steady wins the race. So once again, it's gonna take some time. I know it's not fun to see. Nobody really likes that, especially when we're job searching. But I do think that there are, like, as I mentioned before, some teas that we need to sip before we find something that is meant for us or right for us. So that's what I see. I hope that makes sense, Arnice. I want to pull one more card for you. I feel like Spirit is telling me to get just one more card. What's coming in? We'll do a little shuffle. Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah. So the Hermit represents going on a journey. This also means being at the top of a mountain, by the way. And so the Hermit is about listening to your inner self, listening to your intuition, but it's also removing yourself from people, places, and things so that you can find out answers for yourself. And so just know that you are figuring things out. You're doing it one step at a time. And the more that you take action, the more things are going to be known to you. Notice how the Hermit is in the dark, right? Like they have the lantern. It's nighttime. It's nighttime. And they have all the answers inside of them. And that's why they're carrying the light on their own. And so that's what we see, right? Trust your journey, trust your path. It'll be okay. Thank you very much, Arnice. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Uminari. You said heard it's your birth week. And I enjoyed your stream the other day with Miss You. Thank you for coming. Thank you. How about we do a little general reading for you? I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. Let's see what we have for you. Let's see what we got. And thank you again for your patience. Remember that you do have free will, right? I do think it's the most likely outcome, but not the guaranteed one. Let's see what we got. What do we have for you, Minari? Ooh, the Ten of Swords. It's coming in. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have Temperance. I want you to know that everything that you are doing now is going to give back to you in time. And I know that's like really silly to say, but the Ten of Swords represents letting something go for good. It means cutting something off, saying goodbye, right? Forever. The Ten of Swords is about an end. It's about saying no. It can sometimes mean we had like a painful period recently and we've realized what we just cannot handle. It's like figuring out what our line is, right? So maybe that's happened the last month or so for you. But the Ace of Pentacles tells me that we're focusing on healing. We're focusing on betterment. We're also looking at the opportunity around us instead of, right, like how life is hurting us. No more seeing how we're being victimized, but seeing what we can do to be the victor. And so whatever you're doing now is going to be lingering in your life for quite some time. And I say this because Temperance represents patience, harmony. It represents things sticking with you, right? It also means a balance. I want to see what else we got. Ooh, the Devil card coming up. We also have the Moon as well as Justice. See, this is what I was saying. And we have 4 Pentacles at the bottom. The Devil card is telling us more about the Ten of Swords. This has to do with fear, the unknown. This has to do with bad habits, negativity. And then we have the Moon card coming in. The Moon represents mystery, the unknown. And this is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. Like, there's the energy. I don't know if this is the right thing, but it feels right, so I'm going for it. Or I know that if I want to be the winner of my life, I have to plant the seeds of success, right? Like, that's what it is. And then Justice is coming in. This is about truth, honesty, clarity, as well as, right, balance and order. Very similar to Temperance. Temperance also can mean balance and harmony. So we have 2 cards, 2 major arcanas, by the way, about things balancing out, things harmonizing, but we also have truth coming in. So you having understanding, you being able to see with clarity what it is that you want and need and require in order to feel more fulfilled and stay away from this negativity. So, you know, maybe we had to close a chapter on an old friendship, or maybe we had to adjust the way that we navigate family, right? Like, I don't like to open up too much, feel bad, because I do love my family, but, you know, I have family members that really just don't really jive with me, and I've had to shift my energy in order to be able to handle them. So that could be the case, right? Like, we're no longer, it's almost like we're not caring what their thoughts are anyways, because this can sometimes mean control. It kind of looks like Krampus, doesn't it? Anyways, Krampus. Let's see. Any final messages for Uminari? Any final messages for Uminari? Ooh, okay, want it to come out. The Ace of Cups. So not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups coming in. The Ace of Pentacles represents like new business opportunities, but it also means planting the seeds of success, right? Now the Ace of Cups is here, and this represents new relationships, new people, new passions. This also can mean healing, right? Like think of this as medicine, like we're sipping on some medicine. And so I don't know what you're encountering. I don't know what you're consuming. It does feel like we're starting to like consume more uplifting content. I just feel that way every time I see the Four of Cups. I think about content. So the people we're watching, the streams that we are pouring into, because we even have the Three of Cups, and this means friendship, celebration, and support. And so just know that the people that you're surrounding yourself with are going to uplift you, and that includes like the media you watch, the streams you watch, the books you read, the people you text, you know, all of that, the news. Oh, excuse me, all of that stuff. Sorry, I was drinking some tea, or I was drinking I was drinking carbonated stuff. Oh, sorry, I know it's kind of gross, but all right, let's see what star energy we have coming in for you. Star energy. Ooh, I love this. We have Virgo. Virgo is about healing. You also have the 5th house as well. This is about self-expression, fun, creativity, pleasure. And then we have some good old Uranus too. This is about change. So once again, we have change coming in. We have you putting yourself first, and then the 5th house, just trying to have some fun, right? Just try to enjoy yourself. And so just know there's better times ahead. I mean that, you know, maybe you love Christmas, or maybe there's just some energy around New Year's coming in, but the 9 of Wands, don't give up. Do not give up, it says. So thank you very much, Uminari. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone, and you are loved. And I hope that you have a wonderful time. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye. Johnny! Hey, you said I was gonna save this for your birthday, but screw it. Happy early birthday. Keep up the good work. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. I haven't done a reading for you in a while. I want to give you a little reading. Let's see what we have. I just got this deck. It came in from my birthday like 3 days ago. It came in today, and so I wanted to use it. It seems pretty. It seems really pretty. Let's see what we got. Okay, what do we have for Johnny? Well, we have the High Priestess coming in. And the High Priestess represents trusting your intuition. There's also, there's something about I don't know why I'm getting this, quiet confidence. I don't know, that's coming in. Maybe that's the energy you're trying to invoke more of, where we're not being so, I don't know why I'm hearing the word like ostentatious. Maybe you're trying to let your actions speak louder than your words in this moment, or like your presence, your energy just speaks much more volumes than yeah, like doing very brazen things. It's almost like we're being quieter. I don't know, but in a more relaxed way. That's what it feels like. What else do we got? Ooh, 2 of Cups, pouring into relationships that mean a lot to you. Look at the honey into this giant cup. This also means, right, we're not playing around with our energy. We want to pour into things that genuinely make us happy, make us feel fulfilled. And we have the Page of Pentacles coming in. This is new opportunities. This is new investments. This is, I'm also kind of getting, I don't know why I was thinking like the exploration of new lands. I don't know why that came in. Maybe you've been interested in traveling to places you've never been, or maybe you've been trying to expand even the content that you're watching. But there is just something about, I'm holding something really precious, and I know something more is gonna come out of it. So that's the energy that I feel there coming in the future. We have your challenge being the Knight of Wands. This is about actually having more fun, you know, letting loose. I like this quiet confidence energy. I think this is suiting you well, but just know, actually, I wonder if this is outside of you. I wonder if this is outside of you. You know, the Knight of Wands is a very like loud. This is ostentatious. Are there like, do you have a lot of loud family members, or do you have like I don't know. It's interesting because I feel like life is much more peaceful than it was. But the King of Wands is here, or excuse me, the Knight of Wands. And this is all about like action and having fun and expressing yourself and exuding a lot of energy and just not being afraid to express joy or like to dance, you know, stuff like that. This is coming in as a challenge, which is very unique to get with the High Priestess, because this is more like yeah, I was just getting quite interesting. I wonder if there's like a player in your life that you find to be could be someone younger than you. We have your advice card being the World. The World represents a closing of a book, a learning of a lesson, and an ending of a cycle. So there's an old chapter that's saying goodbye, and it's interesting because I saw this about traveling to new lands or investing in new things, or I wonder if we need to go like, I wonder if we need to be more exuberant and in our endeavors. Like that might be the case, but I don't hate this. I think this is good because this is trusting your intuition. Maybe in the future you'll find yourself having more of a expressive presence, and it's new to you, or maybe you just haven't allowed yourself to be that way in quite some time, and it does actually bring in new opportunities and close an old chapter where maybe you felt like you had to be the responsible one, or you had to be the like even the backbone. But there's just something about this Two of Cups, I feel, our deep bonds, our deep relationships, and the people that we pour into and pour back to us, that I think is going to kind of awaken this more exuberant presence. And so there might be a lot of loudness around you, but I see you absorbing it nicely instead of negatively. So I like this. It's like channeling it's like channeling some new energy that we've been missing, and it was almost like the key to us moving into a new era. I wonder what's coming in, because it just seems we have so many major arcanas, first of all, and then we have some pretty intense energy like the Two of Cups, right, pouring into things. I want to see what's coming in because it does feel a little bit vague, and I wonder why they use the word ostentatious. I kind of want to ask, why do we get the word ostentatious? Two of Cups again. Is there I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you have someone that you love dearly, or if there's just something that you're pouring into passionately, but it's coming up again. We also have the Nine of Swords. This is a worry. And then we have the Lovers. Are you looking for a relationship? I don't know. You know, the Two of Cups is about love, and then we have the Lovers, but we have the Nine of Swords, and this is like worry. I'm worried about something. Fearing the past. No, fearing the future, reliving the past. But we have like a coming together. It's really sweet. You know, it usually does mean someone you're super close to, but it doesn't always have to be that. It can mean, but usually with the Lovers, it's interesting. Why are we worried? I feel like I shouldn't pry. Maybe we're just looking for a bit more peace in our life, and when that peace is disrupted, you know, all of a sudden we feel like we need to step up. I don't know. There's also like a stepping up energy, like stepping up to the challenge. I'm sorry. I just want to see what that means. What's that all about? Justice, so that we can bring order and peace and there's you know, I was seeing that earlier, where like it's like we're the usually we're quiet, or like usually we don't get so serious, or we don't get so exuberant, and there's this awakening of a more passionate, or like a bit more shining version, more look at me kind of energy, and it brings out a lot more balance in your life. Yeah, look, we've got change. The Three of Swords. This is about shining a light and understanding what has been paining us with the Three of Swords so that we can change it for good. But it doesn't happen through like tears. It doesn't happen through like, ouchie, this hurts. It happens through joy, which is the good part. Because oftentimes death can sometimes mean like, oh God. But it feels like, just something's unlocking. I wonder why that is. It does have to do with like someone we're really close to though. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna pry anymore. I hope that helps you. Thank you very, very much. And I really appreciate, thank you so much for helping me. It was really sweet of you, and good luck with everything that you're endeavoring. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Why, hello there, Michael. Thank you so much for getting a reading from me the other day. I'm really sorry it took me so long. I had my birthday and then I got sick, but I'm feeling so much better. We're here. And you said, happy birthday. Thank you. My pretty, please have a reading. I'd love to know about my love and career. You're the best and sweetest. Thank you. No, that's you. That's you. All right. Let's see what we have coming in for career. And then we can pull for love as well. What do we have for career? Ta-da! The Empress. Wow, we're planning the right stuff. I'll tell you that much. We also have the Two of Cups. Oh my God. We have the Knight of Wands. Your challenge and your advice. All right. So good news is that you are ripe with opportunity. You know, the Empress represents growth and healing, and it represents harvest too. We have your challenge being the Three of Wands. You know, Spirit's saying that we have to see the opportunity around us. We need to learn how to alchemize what's in front of us. You know, Michael, I don't know what it is that you're looking for when it comes to work. If you're looking for a new job, I'll tell you this much. It's definitely coming in a way you don't expect, right? So this is like, I failed that interview and I didn't expect they would call me back. Or I signed my number up for like, I don't know, ZipRecruiter, and then someone calls me, or I get an email for an interview, you know, something like that. But the Three of Wands also means going somewhere new. It also means something unexpected. It means traveling and going far. Spirit's saying, especially with the Empress, to see everything that's in front of you as opportunity, not something that can harm you, right? Yeah, like expand. It means expansion. So expand your mind. We also have the Knight of Wands coming in. And the Knight of Wands means like being expressive, being able to actually get on your horse and ride. And so this is a sign that we're going forward with something. This is a sign that we are going somewhere too. And so like I said, I don't really know. Sorry if you saw me pause. I saw that my my music was about to end, so I paused so I could restart it. And I realized it was still up on the top left. Sorry. Anyway, we've got the Knight of Wands, and as I said, it means movement, right? And so this is us being able to expand and having new places, new experiences, and new people. Now your advice card is the Ten of Pentacles. Once again, this represents using what you have in front of you, understanding that you have already a garden to pick from. It's like, yes, I have a really good work experience. Or, yes, I already have the printer so I can make shipping labels. You know, I don't know if you own a business, but if you do, the Two of Cups represents that, right? Like we're making connection when it comes to work. The Two of Cups means connection on a social level, usually in career, but it can also mean pouring into our passions. And so the Empress, right? I'm pouring into my passions and they're going to take me far. Your challenge is going far, and your advice is to know that you have everything that you need in order to get there. So that's what I see for career. Just broken down. I know I like to explain each card, but that's the gist of it. Let's see what we got coming in for love. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but I'll do my best to see what we got. And I'll tell you what we need for both either or. All right, we're gonna pull for the left as the past and present, and then the future. Left, past, middle, present, right, future. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles in the past. We also have the 4 of Pentacles in the present and the 3 of Pentacles. You know, if you're single, the 10 of Pentacles in the past tells me that you had a relationship that you really adored, and at the time it really served you. It doesn't, or maybe this can also represent family, right? Like we're looking for a family. We're getting really serious when it comes to love. Like we want someone that wants to settle down. We want someone that wants to grow something real with us. Now the 4 of Pentacles is here. And once again, we've got 3 of Wands showing up. The 4 of Pentacles represents being a little bit difficult, I'll be honest, right? Like we don't want to budge, we don't want to move. And so maybe when it comes to love, things have been really slow, or you notice we struggle to get ourselves out there, or we struggle to make change, right? This is about holding it down. In a positive way, it does mean structure and stability, right? Think about how having 4 pillars makes something really sturdy. You know, like a table or a stool, or like, you know, a home. Right? Like that's what it can mean. But we see the 3 of Wands in the future, and this means expansion. And my very first thought was, you're looking for something serious. You're not breaking away from that. And because we know that we need to be serious, if we want something serious, we're actually putting ourselves out there more. This is new experiences, new people. I do think this has to do with work as well. There's something about work, because we have Pentacle cards. This is our career. Just know there's a lot of messages here about your career expanding your love life, right? So maybe we meet somebody. Your challenge is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. And the 2 of Pentacles in reverse means going back and forth on something in the upright position, but in the reverse, it means that we struggle to go all in, right? Like it's like we're being split in a bunch of different ways. It can also mean wasting your time on something that isn't serving you. And so there's a big pivot coming in. Like, you know, there's you kind of going in this trajectory, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm going this way. And I feel it with this 2 of Pentacles as well as this 3 of Wands. We have your advice card being the 5 of Wands. This is very important because this means competition. This also means fighting. It means gossip. It means assuming the worst, right? We live in a time where it genuinely feels like, I don't know if you've noticed this, like the battle of the sexes, like men are awful, women are bitches, or like men always cheat, or women always want men with money. Like this is the kind of energy that you're going to be encountering, and it's very, very important that we release that and try to assume the best in everybody. Obviously, this could mean that we'll run into some things in love that aren't meant for us, and we need to practice discernment and hold our boundaries. You already are very, very much capable of that, and so I'm not too worried about that little tidbit there of you know, encountering people who genuinely are just bad players. But at the end of the day, I do think that if we expand our reach, expand our mind, do new things, go to new places, we're going to run into new people. And I feel this is very refreshing. Like it's something that we haven't done in a while, and it feels really good. It really does, even though we had this in reverse. It's just a challenge, right? Once we overcome it, we get closer to our highest path, which is why I call it the quest card as well. So that's what I see. I hope that made sense. Thank you very, very much, Michael, and good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Hello there, Arcana. Thank you very much for getting a reading from me. Once again, I'm really sorry for the wait, but thank you for being so patient and understanding. You said I would love a love reading. Yeah, let's put the red on for you. There we go. And my ex came back. Ooh, a lot of people are very jealous of you for that. Just saying. I get so many readings. Is he coming back? I had to set up boundaries to protect my peace, and I felt like breaking up with her. Oh no, not a good thing. Not a good thing. Be gone, beast. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm hoping that I can move on and find healthier love in the future. Thank you for so much for what you do. I want to pull, what does Spirit want you to know about your ex coming back? I want to know, because I actually do think there's a deeper message here. Not them testing you. I don't like that. Is that true? I've got good news. I got good news. There's something about the breakup that they wanted to see if you were serious. Not necessarily like, obviously, you know it's over, it's done deal. But I also think their soul really needed to have the book closed too. And so there's a graduation. This is the good news. We also have the good news as well, the Ten of Pentacles, setting up ourselves for success in the future. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, something that we're going to hold on to forever. What you did with the breakup and, you know, how you handled it, it lays down the future for better love, right? And the reason I say this is the Four of Wands is a coming together, but it's also the 1111 card, right? Graduation, celebration. You did it! Congrats! And because you did it, you changed your frequency, you changed your energy, you changed your future. And so the Queen of Pentacles is here. And I know that's really hard to say. I also think you changed your ex's future for the positive, by the way, because you stood your ground, because you said, this is not okay, and I'm laying down the law, right? This means laying down very, foundations that last a lifetime. And so the experience that you gave them and this experience that you gave yourself is lasting in a positive way. And it's very important that you see that, you notice that, right? Like, it's very easy to kind of spin everything negative as like, it's just negative, but there's always two sides of a coin. We have your future being the Queen of Pentacles, and this is you feeling safe, comfortable. This is you no longer taking less than what you deserve, which I really like. I really like to see that. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. I know that's not fun to hear. Like, what do you mean a test? But it didn't feel more. I feel like test is the wrong word. Oh no, my music. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. I feel like test was the wrong word and graduation was a better one. So, but you don't have to believe me. I felt very straightforward, which is why I was laughing. Okay. Let's see what, and by the way, the Queen of Pentacles represents peace and comfort. You said I just set up boundaries to protect my peace, and you did. I don't know if you practice like witchcraft or if you practice anything like that. But I'm seeing a tourmaline. I don't know if you have a tourmaline crystal, but I feel like it would do you a lot of good to carry one for the next maybe month or so. Yeah, I don't know. They're saying that. Anyways, let's see what we have in the future. What's coming in the future for love for you? Just the future, Spirit. We're not going to do any past. Just give it to us sequentially, please. Ooh, the High Priestess. Calling energy forth in a positive way. You also have the Devil card. Ooh, interesting. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I love this. So, first of all, remember what I said about you not repeating past mistakes? Well, the High Priestess is about being able to see it for what it is, right? She's deeply intuitive. We've got the Devil. This is fear. This is the chains that bind us. And then we have the Six of Swords, and this is letting it go. And so when it comes to love, you're continuing to let go of a lot of karma, right? So Saturn is the planet of karma, and it's because you're practicing discernment. It's because you're putting yourself first and understanding just how powerful self-love is. We also have Judgment coming in. the Queen of Cups, as well as the 3. Ooh! I'll say this much. Spirit is rewarding you. You know, I mentioned earlier that you were coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. And this is someone who's safe, secure. And her match, like, obviously earth signs go super well with water signs. And so we have Judgment. This is an epiphany moment. This is a message from the beyond. And this is an undeniable realization. And the Queen of Cups comes in. And the reason I'm saying that this is a person, court cards aren't always like an outside person. Well, we have the 3 of Pentacles. And this means healthy collaborations. Okay, this represents people who get along well. People who work well together, people who are in an energy that can help each other. So I like it. It's also known as the marriage card, like, you know, in the original tarot, as I'm sure you've seen, there's a priest here and then there's 2 people getting married. 4 of Wands is also marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage, right? I just genuinely think someone is coming in that you're meant to work with now, and they are very healing, okay, and they're also very intuitive. They are replenishing. I'm hearing, like, the word is replenishing. I'm hearing plentiful. I don't know why I'm hearing multitude as well. I don't know why they're saying multitude. Multiplicity. Hold on, what? Is that a word I've never heard before? Multiplicity. The number of times something occurs. Repeated root or multiplicity? Why are they saying that? I'm sorry. Hold on, Art. I'm like, why are you saying that to me? I don't get it. Oh, interesting. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's not just one person. We've got this 7 of Cups. There is going to be more opportunity in love that you're gonna know what to do with. I don't know what the number is. Like, I don't know why. There's just this means distractions, but this also means being a lot of options. And notice how it came up as the Cup card too. That's so funny. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, wait. That's so crazy too. That's actually so wild. They were telling me, like, multiplicity, multiplied, right? This card means options. This card means many directions. This means having so much in front of you that you don't know what to focus on. But the Page of Pentacles is coming in. There is something I see you planting. I'm a little bit worried about this 8 of Swords. I'm nervous that we're going to... self-sabotage. I don't think it'll last long though. I don't think it'll last long at all. Because of that Queen of Wands and that 3 of Pentacles. So is there like a love triangle? I'm sorry, I never see this. Is there like a love triangle thing happening? Because I was really drawn to the triangle and the 3 of Pentacles, and I'm a little bit nervous. Like, is there 2 people who are attracted to you? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. 7 of Swords represents walking on eggshells so that I can be kind and I can get through. Notice how there's a triangle. Oh my gosh. I think there's gonna be 2 people who like you at the same time. And You know, is this gonna be something romantic? I didn't see a 2 of Cups. I didn't see the Lovers. I just see them having feelings for you. One of them is going to be a much better match for you, but I mean more so as a friend. You know, we asked what's coming in for love, and I actually really mean this. I see 2 people liking you at the same time, and like they know this. What's going on there? Sorry, I know I'm like doing your reading for so long. The 6 of Cups. Ooh. I see you letting them go with love. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not into it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not into it. That's why we had that 8 of Swords. And then, you know, this is returning to innocence. This also giving, you know, someone kindness. We have the 6 of Swords, letting go. And we have the Sun, happiness, joy, success, illumination as well. And so that's what I see incoming. I know it's really silly to say. Good luck with that. It's been, I don't really hang out with a lot of people, so that hasn't happened to me in years. But when it does happen, it's pretty wild. Good luck with that. Thank you very much. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello there, Jada. How are you? Thank you so much for your patience. I apologize for the late. I say again. I really do appreciate you being sweet and understanding. You said, happy birthday. You're such a beautiful person with a beautiful soul. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I hope to donate more in the future. Oh, you don't have to do that. My question is asking about a love reading, inquiring about David. I want to know what he thinks of me, the potential between us, and if I should pursue it. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got. What's the energy of David? What does Spirit want you to know about David? Yeah, what's the energy of David for Jada, Spirit? Oh, we gotta put the love on. We gotta get in the energy. There you go. Oh, kind. I like that. Interested. The 10 of Wands, but worried. And okay. First of all, I'll say this. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I'll say this much. They're a warm person. I also kind of see themselves holding back when it comes to love. I don't know what that's all about. Ooh! Jada, you don't have to believe me. I just got like the craziest download. I just got the craziest download. They're really insecure about adult things. I know I feel like this is TMI, Spirit. I feel like I should say this. They're really insecure about you know what I mean? I'm sorry, I feel like that should have been censored, but like yeah, I feel like not that they have anything. Like I want to say this. I don't think they have anything or anything like that, but there's something about their masculinity. Like there's something about their adult feelings that they're really kind of insecure about, or they feel burdensome in a way, which is interesting. But they're really sweet. This is interesting too. Very sweet, very, very sweet. But there's a little something hiding underneath there. I'm so sorry. I have never said that in a reading ever. I don't know why Spirit told me that. Why would you say that to me? Oh, oops. Almost shuffled it wrong. I saved it though. Why did I do that? Oh, I put these on top on accident. Okay. All right. I want to know what he thinks of me. The potential. Yeah, let's see what the potential is between both of you. Why would they say that to me? I was like, I've never that before in my life. Okay. The High Priestess. Okay, this is about being drawn to something. Feeling magnets. Ooh, the Sun, happiness, joy, success. And the Eight of Cups, walking into the unknown. It's looking pretty good, I'll be honest. You know, should you pursue them? I think it could be worth a shot. You know, the Sun does mean illumination. I think both of you have a lot to benefit from this kind of relationship. I will say the Eight of Cups, once again, this is walking into the unknown, and just seeing where it goes as you walk along. There's a big message of, please make sure that you're enjoying yourself. Make sure you're enjoying yourself, right? Because I do see you being very magnetizing in this moment. You know, the Sun is also like attracting. The Sun is uplifting. Look at me, I'm the biggest thing in the sky. And like the Eight of Cups does tell me that there is some things that you will be surprised about, like you just didn't see coming when it comes to this person. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I said that. I feel really bad. I'm just gonna trust that because of what I said. Because I said it was meant to be known. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, actually? Or are we allowed to know? You're just gonna have to figure it out along the way. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. Should you pursue it? Let's see. Should you pursue this? Spirit, what's your advice on this relationship? Is this something that we should give it a go? Man, there is something that they told me, but I can't tell you, and they're like, please be respectful, and I'm like, okay. It's genuinely something private, and so I don't think it's bad though. Like it's honestly something you'll be like, oh, like it's not like they're it feels traumatic, but it happened so long ago that it's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? anyways, we'll see. Advice, Spirit. What should we do? Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles represents family, roots, foundations, the home. Because with the Ten of Swords, this is saying no and letting something go. And we have the Five of Cups, and this is sadness and loneliness. If you are willing to kind of walk this journey with them, where we slowly learn a lot about each other, it could be really transformative. I think, but and this is why Spirit told me to tell you, this is something you should enjoy, not something you should pour your everything into. Yeah, because it's almost like, I'm just gonna say it, like, you can do better. I just want to say it. You know, the Five of Cups means loneliness. The Ten of Cups means letting something die, letting something pass. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this represents, like, remember your foundations, remember your roots, remember what you're trying to grow in the future, right? And so, yeah, I'll be straight up. Like, I don't think that they have the sauce you're looking for. I'll just say that much. But, you know, you practice your own discernment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yes, thank you, Spirit. We've got the Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, clarity, but I'll just leave it there. It'll be okay. You'll find love, and as I said, right, like, if you want to just figure it out, walk that path, see what happens, do it, go for it. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Thank you, Jada. Bye-bye. Why, hi there, Ben. Oops, I forgot to turn my love outfit off. Hi, Ben. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. And thank you so much for donating for my birthday goal. It was so sweet of you. You didn't have to do that, but yeah, let's do a little general reading for you. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know. What does Spirit want you to know? I feel like doing a past, present, future. And to see what's incoming in the future for you. That's what I feel like is right. Spirit's telling me that they want me to do a little bit of both too. Of the challenge and advice. We're gonna do that. And thank you again. I do hope that you enjoy it. I had a really good birthday. And I was very blessed. I was. Okay. Pass. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. This has been coming up a lot in readings today. This is the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So, oh my gosh, something that has helped us in the past. Wow. All right. Sorry, hold on. Let me back up. I don't know what's going on in your life, Ben. I'll be honest, because this is a general reading. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything. But your challenge is the Knight of Wands. And this is about being more expressive, being more bold with your moves. And your advice card is the Queen of Wands. This is about being warm, being authentic, and being expressive as well. But more importantly, it's being creative. And then we have the Ace of Cups coming in your future. And so we've got the card for family in the past. We've got the card for the 6 of Swords. And this is about going to better waters, saying goodbye and hello to something new. It's also a necessary transition. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And this can mean healing. This can also mean new relationships. But it means like we're opening up more. So I see us becoming more free and more ourselves, more authentic, more, there's a sense of freedom and fun coming in. And maybe this is something we've struggled to do around our family. Like maybe we just don't have that reputation for laughing and being silly. Maybe we get really nervous or anxious around our family, but there's a release and a healing happening very soon. And so, there's also, I'm not going to pretend I know something, but there is something that has to do with like relationships. Usually I wouldn't say that because, it's a general reading. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups can sometimes mean that we're meeting a lovely lady. It can also mean that we're meeting someone that is just really fun to be around. And then we have the Lovers and the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is fated events. This is things unfolding in our favor. We also have the Lovers, as I mentioned. This can mean alignments, but it can mean deepening and strengthening bonds. And the Ace of Wands represents being pulled towards something. It represents inspiration, excitement, passion. It means new opportunities as well, new ideas, new endeavors. I want to go that way. I want to see what's going on over there. What can we do with this energy, right? And so this can sometimes mean passion too, like an igniting passion. And so that's why I said, this could have to do with love if that's something you're interested in. If this was a love reading, I would read it as this. I would say we're putting down the foundations to build a family, right? And we're saying goodbye to the silly things that have been stopping us from finding love. And it's difficult, but we're trying to be more ostentatious, right? Like we're trying to be bolder, we're trying to be more expressive, trying new things, and it leads us opportunities to meet people. And we meet someone, and it's someone who's really lovely. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, it needs to happen. So if this was a love reading, if that's feeling called to you, this is what that would mean. This could be a catch-all. This could be something that just we encounter when it comes to, work and career. If this was a career reading, I would read this as a job you've been doing for a long time. I see you, you know, stepping away from it and trying something new. And as you're doing something new, you feel more alive. You feel like you have to be on your toes. It is going to expend a lot of energy, but it helps you, once again, like there's meeting somebody or meeting someone. This can also mean being inspired. Like we could be inspired by somebody who's in the public eye, because sometimes the Queen of Wands is somebody famous. So there could be someone that you just are really drawn to, and they are a catalyzer to major change in your life. So that's what I see, Ben. I really hope that helped you. I know that was quite particular, but it was a particular reading. And so I'm gonna respect that we said what we needed to. But yeah, I do hope that you like that, and thank you so much again. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Let's get you one more advice card, actually. So I'm gonna. Ooh, this is the one. The Magician. You have everything you have to make the life that you prefer. The Magician is a grand alchemizer. He has the time, the energy, the intention, the focus, the money, the materials, everything he needs to catalyze change and call in something he prefers into his life. And so just know the Magician's here. This is about manifestation. So I like that. Thank you, Ben. Good luck again. See you later. Bye-bye. Hey there, Drem. Thank you so much for donating, especially when you didn't have to. You said happy birth week. Also, someone on the Purples chat asked if reverse cards were rare or why you never pull them on stream. I too am quite curious. Yeah. So I never intentionally reverse the cards, and the reason why is tarot is very balanced. Like, it's a very balanced energy, and I feel like when we reverse it, it just becomes extraordinarily negative. You know what I mean? But if I do get a card and it, you know, it flips out like this, I respect it. I go, okay, Spirit wants us to read the negative side. Now, sometimes let's say I get the Queen of Pentacles and I get the Three of Swords, and look, Three Swords in reverse. See, it was reversed. I would say to the person, like, let's say they were both upright. I would go, hey, I want you to know that you feel like luck has run out in your life. You feel like every move you make is just harming you, but when you're just trying to make your life better. Or it could mean like you know, you've been trying to lose weight for a long time, but you're gaining weight instead. Spirit wants you to know that you had to run into these roadblocks so that you are able to actually get onto the right path. Like, we have to figure out what's not working before we can find what does. And you know, that's how I would read that, right? And so, you know, there's negative and there's positive, but I just feel like I don't need it. I don't need it. Alrighty, and you said lastly, I'm in a comfortable place in my life, so give my reading to someone else, and I will next time I stream, I'll do an extra reading. So thank you again, Drem. It means a lot to me. Good luck with everything you got going on, and remember that you are never alone and you are loved. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was really, really so nice of you, and I'm really happy you came to stream. See you later. Bye-bye.